What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Guys and girls, we're less than 2 weeks away from Anthony Yarde going to Russia to challenge Sergey Kovalev for the WBO light heavyweight title. Less than 2 weeks away. What are we exactly? 12 days away from that happening. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. If you think of everything that's happened in the last 12 months, and we're going to talk about everything, all the ups and downs, the lefts and rights. We're going to talk about everything in detail. But the fact that we're actually here, the fact that Anthony Yarde will probably leave London tomorrow to kind of finish off his training camp in Russia to fight Sergey Kovalev is incredible, if I'm honest with you. This is no hyperbole, nice word, but I do think this is, for me anyway, the most intriguing fight of 2019. And look, I fully understand. I am really saying that from a British standpoint, right? I feel like non-Brits might not get it. I'm not trying to say they don't understand boxing, but from a British standpoint, this is intriguing. Non-Brits might look at it and it looks like, on paper, I guess just a routine mandatory for Sergey Kovalev, right? You look at Anthony Yarde's record on BoxRec and you think Kovalev's going to run through him, right? And that could happen. That could happen. But there's so much more. There's so much more. That's why it's so intriguing. Anthony Yarde for non-Brits. How would I describe Anthony Yarde for non-Brits? He's a bit of an enigma. And his trainer, Tunde. Some people like him, some people don't. Some people have mocked his training style, all that kind of flashy pad work. Some people like it. Some people have looked at his level of opponents and think this guy is going from, I don't know, level E to level A and he's going to get knocked out. Some people have been convinced by what Tunde's saying, thinking that he could actually go to Russia and knock out Kovalev. Spencer Fearon is kind of convincing me that Kovalev is a drunk and that Anthony Yarde is going to go over there and stop him to the body. This same drunk that I think beat Andre Ward. This same drunk that looked quite good in his last performance against Alvarez. It's intriguing, people. It's intriguing. This is how intriguing it is for me, and this is no joke. If I had one TV screen, which I do, and at the same time, Joshua Ruiz 2 was on and Kovalev versus Yarde was on. I kid you not. This is no bullshit. I'm watching Kovalev versus Yarde. That's how fucking intrigued I am by this matchup. And let's rewind a bit as well to see how we got here. Less than 7-8 months ago, a lot of people were saying that Anthony Yarde was scared and ducking the likes of Hosea Burton and Callum Johnson, right? He was scared of those fights, doesn't want any part of them. And he's going his own route almost to avoid them. And then he became mandatory for Kovalev. And I and a number of people were saying he isn't going to fight Kovalev, right? He might just say, you know what? We're not going to take the mandatory position. Thank you, but no thanks. And then it came out that he is going to fight Kovalev. And then it was a case of, okay, he's going to fight Kovalev, but the fight has to be in London. There's absolutely no way he's traveling to Russia. Tunde even suggested fights at the Emirates Stadium or the O2 Arena, right? He's not going to go to Russia. And then it was a case of, okay, he got a big offer, he's going to Russia. So we've gone from this guy is scared of Callum Johnson to this guy going to Russia to fight Kovalev. That's what's happened in a space of 6 months. And then they were supposed to fight June or July. That fight didn't happen. And then we started hearing these rumors about Canelo versus Kovalev. And then it almost seemed as though we're never going to see Yarde versus Kovalev. And I, for one, was very upset, again, because I say the fight's so intriguing. Then Yarde was offered step-aside money. And not just normal step-aside money. He even confirmed this, that he was offered step-aside money, the equivalent, or even a bit more, than he's going to get to fight Kovalev anyway. So he was offered, I'm guessing, about $4 million to take step-aside money. He said, you know, no way. No way, I do not want step-aside money. I want to go to Russia and fight Kovalev. That always happened in 6 to 8 months. When this fight was first mentioned about 4 or 5 months ago, I was like, Yarde has absolutely no chance. Nothing. Not even, I couldn't even give him a 5% chance. I said Kovalev is stronger. Kovalev hits harder. He's the better boxer. He's the seasoned pro. He's proven at world level. He is a world champion. I think there's still a couple of years left, literally, and the fight's in Russia. It literally was tick, 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 Kovalev. The only thing I gave Yarde was that he was younger and the fresher. That's it. Hence why I only gave him a couple of percent, 5%. Now, as the fight gets closer, you start hearing rumors about Kovalev drinking. You start hearing Canelo begging for Kovalev to fight him before he fight Yarde, because even maybe Team Canelo think that Yarde could win. Seasoned pros are picking Yarde. That 5% has definitely grown to about 35%. I still think Kovalev's going to win, just because, again, I don't think you can jump levels like this. But I do give Yarde a better chance than I gave him 4 or 5 months ago. I do. Again, we'll probably do a prediction video close, like maybe day of the weigh-in. But right now, as much as I would like Yarde to win, I really would, I still can't see it. Again, I still can't see it. Again, all this stuff about Kovalev being a drunk, I didn't see it in his last performance. Didn't. I saw a complete boxing performance against a guy that stopped him. I saw that. And again, levels. There is levels to this game in boxing. I've watched boxing for too many years to not think there are levels. And there are reason there are levels. If Yarde had fought someone like a Jean Pascal, maybe someone in around the top 15 or top 10, I would have said, okay, I've seen where he is. He hasn't. He is going, and I've used this analogy before, but he is going from Vauxhall Conference. There's still a thing called Vauxhall Conference in the football pyramid. Vauxhall Conference to Premier League in terms of who he's fought. His manager and trainer will start reeling off these names that no one's known. No. The light heavyweight division is stacked. And I would be shocked. This would be one of the best British away performances in recent times if Yarde can do this to Kovalev. Go over there and become world champion in what will be hostile Russia. But I can't wait for it. Peace.